What up, trader? It's your boy Martin from Affinity Markets, and what I want to say, welcome to the new year, new start, new beginning. And the way I'm going to kick things off is by introducing you guys towards a new mindset. When I said new mindset, like you're the one who can actually develop this mindset as time goes by. Like, remember, it's a new year. Do you want to do something with your life positive to become a successful entrepreneur? So this video is more based on all of my entrepreneur and also how they can go about start developing a successful trading plan, and move on with their journey. So the reason behind doing this video is that we're at the ending of a year, right? We are moving on into a new year in a couple of days, weeks from now. So something what I just want to say from my point of view, and I think a lot of people would relate to it because I think a lot of people will probably feel guilty about it. So one thing I want to say, like at the ending of the year, right? We all say that, oh, we're gonna do things to change our lives, to do this, to make ourselves better next year, and then we end up going into the new year, doing the same thing. So first thing I wanna say, start writing down what you need to work on. Work on your weak points, and then work your way up. We all have weak points, Even myself do have weak points, So things like this, because this can actually affect you as a trader, Like if you're not in a stable place, if you're unhappy, if you're all over the place, things like this, all these small things, they do matters because they're gonna affect you in the long run. So what you need to start doing, think of what you want to do, write things down, make a journal, keep track of everything, once you accomplish this, it can just be make read, or it can possibly anything, that can actually change you as a person. Remember, once you program this, which is the mind, and you have that mindset, anything else will become much more easier because you can set things like read 10 pages of my book per day. That's something that I actually have right down in one of my plan. So hang out with your friends, go to the club, things like that, You don't have to go to the club all the time, but you can just go sometimes, just to have a little chill, just ease your mind because a peace of mind is everything, And that's something that you want to protect your energy and all these negative people, leave them behind, The reason why they're so negative is because, they don't know better and they can't really do anything to make themselves better because their mindset is already corrupt, right? And they're all stuck in a box where they can't really move or even go anyway. So they can't really evolve because they're just there, with that stuck up mindset. So first thing I will say, stay positive, happy new year to everyone, new journey of success, start doing things to make yourself better. So today we're going to be going over how to create a successful trading plan. A successful trading plan will help you as a trader, to develop, right, that consistency that you need, to actually move forward. This trading plan will also help you with discipline, which is something major in trading, where your discipline, your risk management, all of this good stuff when it comes to partaking in the trading industry. This is like a guide for you to stay on track and not to fall off. Even if you fall off, this is the reason why you actually have this plan in place. Learn how to create a successful trading plan and put into action. With a smart plan, you'll have guidance on which market to trade, when to take profits, when to cut your losses, and where other opportunities could exist. What is a trading plan? A trading plan is a comprehensive decision-making tool for trading activity. It helps you decide what, when, and how much to trade. A trading plan should be your personal, plan, You can use someone else's plan as an outline, but remember that someone else's attitude toward risk and available capital could be vastly different to yours. What I mean when I say vastly different to yours, right? Remember, not everyone gonna have a 10K account. Not everyone gonna have a 50K account. You might probably just starting off with like $1,000 or $500 account. So always put into play, right? When you come to your risk management, when creating your trading plan, always think of your capital. You know what I mean? Think of your capital. You know what I mean? So you don't want to copy someone trading plan with a risk management like say 2 to 1, 1 to 1, 6. They want to risk 6% to gain 20%, things like these. You know what I mean? Because remember, you have a small amount of capital. Your trading plan can include anything you will find useful, but it should always cover, right, your motivation for trading, the time commitment you want to make. You know what I mean? These are important things that you need to follow when you're creating your plan. You know what I mean? What is your motivation for trading? The time commitment you want to make, because I know a lot of people, they probably be working 9 to 5. So you want to choose which trading style will actually be better for you as an individual and will help around your working schedule. Your trading goals. You know what I mean? You need to write down your goals because these things are important. So as you go along the line, your trading goal can probably be like increase my portfolio 15% for the next 6 months or whatever. You know what I mean? Simple and easy things like that. In the next video, which is part 2 of this, you guys will see an example guide and how that can actually help you, where you can put into play, you know what I mean, and create your own successful trading plan. Your attitude to risk, you know what I mean, your available capital for trading, your personal risk management rules, the markets you want to trade. So when I say markets you want to trade, you want to be trading indices, you want to be trading currencies, you want to be trading stocks, bonds, whatever. You know what I mean? So I always say to people, whatever works for you. If trading stocks works for you, then stick to that. You know what I mean? You don't have to do forex. I always say to people, once that's making you money, you know what I mean, do whatever. If you're scalping and it's making you money more than you day trade or swing trade, stick to scalping. All you have to do, be consistent with that particular trading style, and definitely over a period of time, right, you will see things start improving little by little. Your strategies, steps for record keeping, you know what I mean? So the steps you want to take when approaching the market, you know what I mean? You need to write these things on step by step, because this will help with your entry points when you're entering trades, you know what I mean? So if for example you're not going to be entering a trade unless it break and retest, then simple, like write that down. A trading plan is different to a trading strategy, which defines, right, how you should enter and exit trades, you know what I mean? So when you're doing your plan, right, make sure that you have everything in place that can actually benefit you as an individual. You know what I mean? Why do you need a trading plan? You need a trading plan because it can help you make logical trading decisions and define the parameters of your ideal trade. A good trading plan will help you to avoid emotional, right, decisions in the heat of a moment. The benefit of a trading plan include easier trading. All the planning has been done up front. So it's like you're entering a trade, right? And you don't even know what the reason you are actually entering that trade, right? It really don't make any sense, because what's gonna happen, right? You're gonna enter that trade, right? And then it may go to a winning, right? You might win or you might lose, right? So for example, let's say if that trade win, right, and you make say $200-300, right? The next day you come back to the market trying to approach the market like what you just done, right? Remember, you haven't even know the reason why you actually take that trade. So when you go back the next day, you're just gonna go do the same thing because you go yesterday and just buy because you think it's gonna buy, and then you go the next day and do the same thing. Then that's when you're gonna be having issues, because remember, you haven't really keep track of what you did yesterday. You know what I mean? So all these simple things, it matters because it will actually help and benefit you in the long run with your trading. More objective decisions. You already know when you should take profit and cut losses. Once you already know when to take profit, you know what I mean, like this will help you, because sometimes not every trade is gonna hit our take profit or our stop loss, you know what I mean? So you need to understand when to take your profits and when to cut your losses when you're having losing or winning trades. More objective decisions, you know what I mean? So once you consider all these things, it will actually help you in the long run, you know what I mean? Why do you need a trading plan? Better trading discipline. By sticking to your plan with discipline, you could discover why certain trades work and others don't work. Because if you're taking this trade and you know you're going against your plan, it may not work. And I've seen it happen to me many times. You know what I mean? Like, I take trades where they didn't even go my way, and like the reason why they didn't go my way is because I didn't follow my trading plan. So I didn't stick to my plan, and it end up going the opposite. More room for improvement. Always remember, right? There's always more room for improvement. A strategy is not just gonna work for, like, say 2 months or whatever. You need to be 6 months, you know what I mean, consistently back testing that one strategy, because sometimes it can just be one simple mistake that can be misleading and not making you, right, want to actually master that strategy. You know what I mean? Because after it's not going your way, then you're going to be losing confidence. You know what I mean? You're going to be doing wrong things. So consider all these things. Learn from past trading mistakes, improve your judgment, right? Once you have a journal, you can always go back and see what mistakes you made in the past, you know what I mean? And for future preparation when entering trades or taking any trading opportunities, you already know it's because you're 7 steps ahead of what already happened in the past. There are 7 easy steps to follow when creating a successful trading plan. 1. Outline your motivation. 2. Decide how much time you can commit to trading. 3. Define your goals. 4. Choose a risk to reward ratio. Decide how much capital you have for trading. Assess your market knowledge. And 7, right, start a trading diary. These things will actually help you as an individual, you know what I mean, once you start creating your trading plan, and you will see how easy and beneficial this will be to you when trading. Figuring out your motivation for trading and the time you're willing to commit in an important step in creating your trading plan. Ask yourself why you want to become a trader, and then write down what you want to do to achieve from trading. You know what I mean? Write down what you want to achieve from trading. So if you want to achieve a successful trading business in the next 5 years, build a mansion, buy a Lamborghini, Ferrari, whatever you want to buy or whatever motivates you, like, write it down. You know what I mean? That will definitely become important for you in the long run. You know what I mean? So things like that you need to start considering when you're doing your trading plan.